So, a brief introduction to the class notebook. It's Microsoft's OneNote, but it's been configured and tweaked for an educational environment. So, when you first create your team, you get the option to set up the class notebook. If you go on the class notebook link itself on the side, it will ask you if you want to set up a class notebook. So, if we choose blank notebook from here, it's telling us we're going to get some sections in this notebook. There's a collaboration space, and the teacher can basically edit content in here, and the student can edit that content as well for collaboration purposes. There's a content library, but only the teacher can edit that content. Students can view it. There's a section that's only for the teacher that the students don't access at all. And then there's the individual notebooks that every student who's a member of this team will get. And you can both look at those and edit that content, and the student can edit their own content, but they can't see each other's notebooks. So if we click next, these are the default sections. So every student will get a section called handouts, class notes, homework, and quizzes. Now you can add more sections. You can rename these sections. You can delete these sections. So you can set this up however you want. So if you're just going to be sending them handouts and maybe setting them the odd task here and there, then you can just obviously rename these sections so that they're more suitable for what you're going to be doing. So at this point, we just click create, and we just give teams a few minutes to set up the class notebook. Now, it can take a minute or maybe a bit longer to set all this up in the background. But eventually, what you'll end up with is something that just looks like this. So you see there's a set of menus across the top. We're in editing mode. It looks very similar to a lot of the other online apps that Microsoft put out. You've got this bookshelf here at the top left, and if we open that, we'll see these are the sections that we have created. Now, because there aren't any students attached to this team, we're not seeing any of the students here. But if you have a student in your team, you will see them here in this list. So if I go back to this team and look in the class notebook, you see it looks pretty much the same, only this time I have my test student, and these are the sections that the software created for us right from the beginning. So it's a little bit like a ring binder type affair with sections, and then within each of these sections you can add blank pages.